Revenge of the Ruined Beauty. Chapter 1. The Golden Cage. Ilara was known throughout the land for her beauty. Her hair was like spun gold, her eyes the clear blue of a summer sky, and her laughter was like the chime of bells. She lived in a grand house, surrounded by silks and jewels, and everyone admired her. Many sought her hand, but Ilara only had eyes for Lord Julian. He was charming, with a smile that could melt ice, and he promised her a life of endless happiness. They were to be married. The whole kingdom celebrated. But on the day of their wedding, a terrible fire broke out in Ilara's home. It was no accident. Someone had planned it. Ilara was caught in the flames. She survived, but her beautiful face was scarred, and her golden hair was burned away. Lord Julian, seeing her ruined, turned away. He married another, a rich, plain woman, just weeks later. Ilara, once celebrated, was now hidden away, a ruined beauty. Her heart was broken, and in its place, a cold, hard stone began to grow. Chapter 2. The Silent Shadow. Ilara moved to a small, forgotten house on the edge of the forest. She covered her face with a veil, never wanting anyone to see her scars. The laughter was gone, replaced by a quiet bitterness. She spent her days alone, remembering the past. She thought of Lord Julian's betrayal, his quick abandonment. She thought of the whispers, the pity, the way people now looked away. The anger simmered inside her, a dark fire that refused to die. She read old books, studied plants, and learned about hidden paths in the forest. She watched the world from afar, a silent shadow. She knew who had set the fire, Lord Julian's jealous cousin, who wanted his family to have her wealth. And Julian had let it happen. The injustice burned. Ilara began to think not of healing, but of something else. Something cold and sharp. Chapter 3. The Unseen Thread. One stormy night, an old, blind woman, a wise woman of the woods, sought shelter at Ilara's door. Ilara, though hesitant, let her in. The old woman sensed Ilara's pain and the dark thoughts within her. "Hate is a heavy cloak, child," she rasped. "But sometimes, it can be woven into a strong rope." The old woman taught Ilara many things. Not about magic, but about patience, observation, and how to use her mind as a weapon. Ilara learned to listen to whispers, to see patterns in people's actions, and to understand how power truly worked. She practiced her voice, making it soft and unassuming, masking the steel beneath. She no longer wished to be seen as beautiful, but as invisible. And from invisibility, she would weave her plan. Her revenge would not be with a sword, but with unseen threads, slowly pulled. Chapter 4. The Unmasking. Years passed. Ilara, still veiled, changed her name to Lysandra and returned to the capital, not as a lady, but as a skilled weaver of fine tapestries. Her work was intricate and beautiful, full of hidden meanings that only she understood. She slowly gained the trust of the very people who had once scorned her. Lord Julian, now wealthy but bored, was a frequent visitor, admiring her work, never recognizing the woman beneath the veil. His cousin, the one who truly started the fire, was arrogant and careless. Lysandra wove stories into her tapestries, stories of betrayal, of greed, and of justice found in unexpected ways. She subtly gathered information, using her unassuming nature to her advantage. She discovered Lord Julian's hidden debts, his cousin's illegal dealings, and their past crimes. She didn't seek to physically harm them. Instead, she prepared to expose them, to unravel their lives thread by thread, just as her own had been unraveled. Chapter 5. The Unveiling. The day came for the Grand Royal Exhibition, where Lysandra's finest tapestry was displayed. Everyone of importance was there, including Lord Julian and his cousin. As the crowd admired the intricate weaving, Lysandra stepped forward. Slowly, deliberately, she lifted her veil. Gasps filled the hall. The scars were clear, but her eyes held a fierce, unyielding light. "Do you remember me, Lord Julian?" she asked, her voice clear and strong. "I am Ilara, the Ruined Beauty." She then revealed, with calm precision, the true story of the fire, the cousin's greed, and Julian's betrayal, backing her words with documents and witnesses she had quietly cultivated. The tapestry itself was a map of their deceit. The truth shattered their reputations. Lord Julian lost his wealth and his standing. His cousin was arrested. Ilara, once ruined, was now seen not for her scars, but for her strength and her cunning. The revenge was complete. But as she stood there, watching their downfall, Ilara felt no joy, only a quiet emptiness. The burning anger was gone. She had sought revenge, and she had found it. But it did not heal her wounds. It only cleared the path for a new beginning, a life where her worth was not defined by beauty or its ruin, but by her own resilient spirit. She left the capital once more, this time to build a life free of shadows, a life truly her own.